What are the top American cities where people are moving? This is important information to know if you are considering making a move yourself, or if you are just curious about the latest information regarding what's hot. Welcome to InfoCenterHub. We're happy to have you. If you enjoy this content, it would be greatly appreciated if you would like this video and subscribe to the channel, as we are always adding new content that may be of interest to you. For details about how this list was compiled, please see the methodology section in the video description. Now, let's get right into the list. Number 10. Provo-Orem, Utah. 3-year population growth, 5.4%. Utah is one of the top spots in the nation for the fastest growth in housing units, so that statistic on its own indicates that many people are moving here. Brigham Young University is in Provo, and Utah Valley University is in Orem, which creates a microeconomy in and of itself due to all the related economic activity that universities provide, as well as, of course, also being a draw for those who come for the education. So here are two understandable reasons right off the bat for why people take a liking to this area. A third reason is the natural beauty of the area, with the Wasatch Mountains and Utah Lake both being just some of the many local attractions. Number 9. Phoenix-Mesa-Chandler, Arizona. 3-year population growth, 5.5%. The hot, dry climate of this area is appealing to many, as even when the heat reaches high temperatures, it's not combined with the stifling humidity you find in other parts of the country. The job market here is also strong, especially in technology, so this provides another incentive for newcomers. Finally, while home prices and rents here are higher than the national average, they are lower than many other major metro areas, thus making it still financially attractive when all things are considered, especially to people moving in from more expensive areas. Number 8. Raleigh-Cary, North Carolina. 3-year population growth, 5.8%. One of the first things mentioned about the Raleigh-Cary metro area is the Research Triangle, also known as simply the Triangle, which is a geographical reference based on the location of 3 major research universities in the area: the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, Duke University, and North Carolina State University. In addition to being a major attraction for students, this academic environment also helps make the region attractive for top tech companies that have campuses here, like IBM, Lenovo, and Cisco Systems. Many life science companies also have a presence here, such as GlaxoSmithKline, BASF, and Merck. Needless to say, this opportunity-rich area, with such a robust economy and educational amenities, is going to be an attraction to people, both nationwide and worldwide. Number 7. Boise City, Idaho. 3-year population growth, 6%. Technology is a common theme on this list. After all, this is the information age, so this should be expected. Boise is no exception, with the technology sector being cited as one of the major components of Boise's economy. In fact, the Idaho Department of Labor announced that Idaho led the nation in year-over-year non-farm job growth for the month of March 2024, and many lists put Idaho towards the top for best economic outlook. Combine these very positive economic indicators with a low crime rate as compared to the rest of the country, and the influx of people to Boise is very understandable. Number 6. Lakeland-Winter Haven, Florida. 3-year population growth, 6.1%. The first benefit usually listed for the Lakeland-Winter Haven area is the affordability of its housing. Home prices and rents are about 15% less than the national average. Florida remains a hot spot for movers, and while the state in general has gotten more expensive in recent years due to its popularity, the Lakeland-Winter Haven area remains a good deal, with below average prices. Location is another significant advantage here, with this area being located right in between the major Florida cities of Tampa and Orlando. Needless to say, this provides a lot of economic opportunity, but with the added benefit of a significantly lower cost of living as compared to actually living in those major cities. One potential drawback of the area that is sometimes cited is the presence of many insects and alligators due to the tropical weather of the region combined with its many lakes. After all, it's called Lakeland for a reason, so there's a lot of water for the insects and alligators to be drawn to. If you don't mind humid conditions and some critters, the Lakeland-Winter Haven area may be for you. Now that we're at the halfway point of the list, please note that we love to hear from our viewers. Please drop us a quick line in the comment section and let us know what you think of this video. Also, if you happen to live in one of these areas or have some input regarding this topic, definitely leave a comment and let us know your thoughts. We would love to hear from you. Now, back to the list. Number 5. Austin, Round Rock, Georgetown, Texas. 3-year population growth, 6.2%. Yet again, technology is cited as a major contributor for growth, as Austin is known for its thriving job market, which has technology at its core. In fact, the Austin metro area is sometimes referred to as Silicon Hills, a takeoff, of course, from Silicon Valley, as Austin now too has made a name for itself when it comes to cutting-edge products and services due to the presence of many major tech firms that have campuses here. Overall affordability is yet another draw, as when compared to other major tech centers, the Austin metro area remains on the more affordable side. And let's not forget the fact that in Texas, there's no state income tax, helping residents keep more money in their pockets. Great entertainment and nightlife is also a touted quality here. After all, Austin is also known as the live music capital of the world, with a rich music scene and a large selection of entertainment venues and music festivals. Number 4. Myrtle Beach, Conway, North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. 3-year population growth, 6.5%. Affordability is usually cited as the main reason for why people move to the Myrtle Beach area, with home prices much lower than in the Northeast and also lower than in surrounding areas. When you couple these savings with a growing economy, you have a recipe for prosperity that people flock to. Major industries here include tourism and hospitality, real estate and construction, and healthcare. And don't forget another major attraction here, the beach. Number 3. Greeley, Colorado. 3-year population growth, 6.7%. Yet again, it's affordability that comes in as a top reason for people moving to Greeley, with home prices being significantly lower than in other parts of Colorado, such as Denver and Boulder. Similar to the reasons cited for Lakeland, Florida, location is a key factor in Greeley as well. Its proximity to the aforementioned more expensive Colorado cities allows for people to benefit from nearby robust economies, while living in an area that is easier on the pocketbook. Furthermore, Greeley has the attraction of having a small town feel and less congestion, which is why many of its new residents are actually coming from the nearby bigger cities, as well as other parts of the state and country. Number 2. St. George, Utah. 3-year population growth, 6.8%. Climate and natural beauty top the reason list here for people moving to the St. George area of Utah. The natural landscape is breathtaking, with landmarks like Zion National Park and Snow Canyon State Park. The picturesque desert landscape features beautiful mountains on vast expanses. Since a large chunk of the region's new residents are coming from California and other more expensive areas, many people also enjoy a lower cost of living here. In addition, more freedom with less governmental restrictions was also mentioned as yet another big draw. Now, before we get to the location where most people are moving to in America, we kindly ask that you check out the section in the video description where we list our recommended products and services. We usually recommend products or services that we think you may enjoy, and if you do happen to find our recommendations interesting, you can use these links that are in the video description to make a purchase, and these links will typically also get you a discount. Please note that InfoCenterHub may sometimes receive compensation for purchases that are made, and this helps support our channel so we can bring you even more interesting content. So if you do make a purchase, we always appreciate your support. And now, the location where most people are moving to in America. Number 1. The Villages, Florida. 3-year population growth, 7.5%. Retirement is the main attraction here, as The Villages caters to those wanting to maximize their golden years. There are endless amenities here, like golf courses, pools, social clubs, and many other community-focused facilities and conveniences. Even the transportation infrastructure has been built with features like an extensive network of golf cart paths to eliminate the need for cars. Finally, the cost of living here is much lower than in other parts of the country from where many of these retirees originate. In addition, the weather is a draw for those who are seeking to avoid colder climates. So there you have it, the top 10 cities where the most people are moving to in America. We hope that you enjoyed this video, and we urge you to like it if you did. To see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel, as we are always working hard to provide more content for you to enjoy. Thank you so much for your valuable time, and we hope to see you soon.